Hey, what's up you guys? Jacob here again with nextgenerationacoustics.com. And in this video, we're gonna go over, do you need bass traps in your room or not? But before we do, y'all know what to do. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Okay, so first off, if you need bass traps in your room or not, all depends on the context. Context, context, context. If you're in a room that doesn't require low-end attenuation, then there's almost no need for them. And I know that's gonna be controversial because you hear all the time in the industry, people will say in forums and on videos, you gotta have bass traps, you gotta have bass traps. And if you're recording, mixing, mastering, that is largely true. But if you're in an environment where, let's just say it's a general listening room or a conference room or an office, you don't necessarily need them at all. All you need to do is reduce the reverberation to increase speech intelligibility and the ability to be able to hear each other more clearly. And a lot of times you can do that with just standard acoustic panels. When it comes to getting a completely balanced room, that's when getting more detailed products like diffusers or bass traps comes into play. Same thing with ceiling baffles. If you don't have, like for example, let's say you have glass walls in your room and you don't have the ability to install panels on them, you can always go with the ceiling baffle. So there's certain applications where certain products make a lot more sense than others. And bass traps is kind of one of those things. If you're mastering music, you definitely need them. And if you have a smaller room, especially if it's square, you're gonna get tons of low frequency buildup. So if you're in a smaller room, a square room, and you're doing critical listening or mixing or mastering, yeah, you do. And if you're not completely sure on whether or not you need bass traps or how many you need or where to even go about treating your space, feel free to contact us, fill out our room analysis form, and we can get back to you and tell you exactly what you need for your space. Or if you want one-on-one help where I can completely help you design your space and figure out exactly what you need, colors, sizes, and custom tailor a treatment solution for you and your space, feel free to book a consultation and I'll get back to you and we can go from there. So hopefully that video helped, and I hope to dispel some of the myths because I get asked a lot by people on calls on if they need bass traps. Recently I had a guy who had a 2-channel listening room and he was convinced he needed them. And honestly, if you're just listening and enjoying music, sometimes that thumping low end, why would you even want to get rid of it? Why is that something you would want to get and remove from your space when it's something that could make the music more enjoyable? So just something to think about. Like I said, context, context, context. So until next time, y'all make sure to subscribe and I'll talk to y'all again very soon. Peace.